Hi, my name is Mcmillin, and I'm going to be interviewing Ms. Mcmillin on her experience as an undergraduate in college. So, what was the name of your college?
My undergraduate was the University of Notre Dame.
Okay. Can you tell me the environment of the place?
Sure. It's a smaller school. There's about 8,000 undergraduate students in northern Indiana, in the middle of South Bend. But we always describe it as the bubble because the college has nothing to do with the city. They're very separate. It's a really green campus. It's really open. There are two main quads, and then there's the academic side, and of course sports are really big there too. So it's a very close-knit, small, involved school.
Okay. What are the classes like there?
Classes are mostly small. The biggest classroom on campus it only holds 300 students, and there's only one of those, which is really odd for a major university. A lot of my classes were like seminar classes, lots of like 15 people or less talking classes. Lecture classes only had about 100 people usually, which is kind of odd. But it was really nice. So classes could be range from very, very difficult to just a lot of reading and you had to get your own stuff done. Professors were very caring about their students, so that really helped out too.
What type of sports did you play?
I played varsity soccer in college, all 4 years, and we were a very good team. And it was a lot of fun. It really added to my college experience because I did so much with sports. You had to have workouts twice a day all the time. And so you woke up, went to workouts, went to class, went to practice, went to lifting or film, and then went home to do your homework after dinner. So it could be a really long day, and sports really took up a lot of your time, but they really added a lot to my experience as well.
Sounds tough. How are the dorms there?
The dorms are different in Notre Dame as well. We don't have a Greek society. So whatever dorm you put in freshman year, you live there through your senior year. You're only allowed to move off campus for your senior year if you're an athlete. So I lived there for 3 years. I lived in 3 years in the same dorm called Farley. It was built in 1922 and was the first girls' dorm when they allowed women to enter the college in 1972. I lived in 3 different rooms with all different shapes and sizes, and you could have a single or a double or 3 roommates or a quad. So all kinds of different rooms and different spaces, but it really becomes home to you because you live there for 3 years and really get to know all the same people live there for the whole time you're there.
Can you tell me the names of the roommates that you had?
Sure. I lived with a girl named Katie Kelly my freshman year from Cleveland, Ohio, and then we roomed together sophomore year and junior year as well. But junior year we added a girl named Megan Duffy, who I actually knew since I was like 8 years old. We used to play basketball against each other. And then Megan's roommate freshman year, her name was Catherine Udacek, and she went abroad. She studied in Austria our sophomore year when we all roomed together, so then all 4 of us roomed together junior year. Megan and Catherine and Katie and I.
Can you tell me some of the recreational things that you did?
Sure. Well, you've already heard my schedule with crazy sports and academics. But recreationally, you just hang out a lot at college, and you live with your best friends. So it's pretty fun. You can do whatever you want. But whenever we had free time, I can remember sometimes we would we'd lay out on the quad or whatever. We had one of the rooms we had our sophomore year. We had a room called Pebble Beach, and it had a balcony it was actually the top of the chapel. It was covered with rocks, so you take your towel out there and lay out. After it would rain, we had snowball fights a lot because it snows a ton. Lots of snowball fights, lots of sledding on lunchroom trays. Lots of, one day it rained and we played mud kickball in the middle of the quad. It got really muddy and it was really, really fun.
John Dandar, reported to Corley.
So a lot of fun.
Would you recommend it to people from high school to go there?
For you guys, this high school?
Yes. Yes,
definitely. I think you can handle it. The academic rigor is high, but I think a lot of you guys could handle it. You do have to get your stuff done. It's definitely a work hard, play hard school. You work really hard in your classes and you get all your stuff done, but you have a really good time when you're not doing academics. But for the people who just like to play hard, it wouldn't work out, and I really wouldn't recommend it. It could cause a lot of problems. It's really tough. But yeah, I would recommend a lot of people, especially from your class, to go to school. I loved it.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.